Hey guys, I'm Joshua Vidovic from Vidovic Arts, and today we're working on this tiny little killer can. Now, I'm not sure if this is the right scale. I pretty much eyeballed it from a bunch of pictures online. I don't actually have any orcs or killer cans to have based this off, but yeah, I did my best, and I'm pretty happy with how he's turned out. And I think it's to scale. Yeah, if you want to tweak this, you can just scale it up or scale it down however you want. You can make him as big as you want or as tiny as you want. Yeah, it's completely up to you. So, let's have a look at how he was made, and then we can get into painting him. So this model actually took a lot less time than I was expecting, and it was really smooth to put together. I think the entire process of making the model only took around 2 hours, which is really fast considering how much detail was put into it. And I got the scaling correct just by using a previous model that I had made, and I kind of just eyeballed it as I usually do with these models. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the end result of how the model was put together. Now, when the time came to print it, I had to use the supports as always, but this guy is actually all one piece. I think I might come back to him later on and actually have him in multiple parts. Kind of like the Tau battlesuit, how the arms are disconnected and the head's disconnected, although this one is just the body. But I think I will come back to it later on, just so you can get more variation in the limbs, and you can also customize the models a bit more. But that'll take a little bit more time in modeling, and probably an entire video on itself, so that'll come later on. So in the painting process, as always, I used a matte black spray can to spray the whole thing black. So when it came time for the brush painted section, I used Citadel paints, which is the Warhammer paints, like the official Warhammer paints, and yeah, I always use that, so I advise you do as well, because they are awesome for painting these small little miniatures. Even like 3D printed stuff, it works really perfectly, and when you're trying to get something to look like Warhammer, it's best to use the Warhammer paints themselves. The process was basically a red undercoat, and then that was it pretty much. Red and the bolt gun metal, whatever the hell bolt gun metal is called now. And then I added in some highlights and the white and black like checkers, which actually probably took the longest to do just because of the little bit of detail that was in it. Overall, I'm really happy with the paint job. It came together really easily. The base is that dirt compound, which is the plaster with paint and sand mixed together, and I put that over the top. And then I decided to use something that I've recently bought, which are these tiny little stones that are actually used for like railway tracks or like the railway model tracks. And I used that, and I'm kind of happy with how it came out. I think I probably should have waited for it all to dry and then glue him on top. Instead, I kind of just added some more plaster and then stuck him in. And it worked, but yeah, I think I should have waited a little bit on that one. I'd like to add some more detail, like some larger rocks in there and foliage. But for now, it is just a gravel ground that he's standing on, and I actually really like the way it looks. So, this is how he looks, and this is how tiny he is. You can see he's very small, but he looks freaking sick. So, I would advise, if you want to make one of these for yourself, head over to Thingiverse and get downloading. Link is in the description below, and yeah, if you want to support me further on these videos, feel free to head over to Patreon. You can pledge a couple dollars per video. Yeah, it goes a long way to helping me. I was able to buy these stones right here and a whole bunch of different materials, thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for supporting me over there, and as always, stay awesome everyone. See you guys.